Didn't expect to see a mayfly out here. Good. I've been waiting for someone to come. When I got captured by Rosetta, those bastards put me through hell. But being stuck here while I recovered, unable to help, that was even worse. So, first things first. Did any of my people in Ember Strand survive the enemy assault? That's a relief. What about in the other regions? Have they managed to hold off the vultures? Well, the column's in good hands. Wendy, Veronica, Maisley, they've made me proud. I knew they would. Thank you for telling me that. It's good to hear. But now, we've got to focus on dealing with the vultures. And Rosetta. Yeah, it's my arm. Rosetta injected Chaosium into it. Sometimes the pain still gets me. I don't know. If I can still fight. If I can keep leading the column. But I know I can't stop now. Can't give up here. Listen, Mayfly, my own health isn't important. I need to protect my people. They're under threat from a new type of living machine. So, you already know something about it. That's good. Basically, it's an organic machine, unimaginably huge with a Chaosium core. It's an earth-shattering development, capable of releasing tons of energy. Even changing Nalcott's entire climate, destroying everything here. Right. I wasn't captured by accident. I knew the Vultures had made a deal with Rosetta, and I needed to find out what it was. If I told Brody or the girls about my plan to get inside, they would have tried to stop me. So, that's how I ended up here. Although, as for my arm, I didn't expect that, but it doesn't matter now. Mayfly, I need your help. We've got to stop them. Come with me to Ashington. It was the hometown of the Vulture's leader, Igna. He recently burned it down. We need to understand everything we can about Igna. His weaknesses, his motivations. It could help us break through his defenses. To get to him. I'm still getting back on my feet. I don't want to slow you down. I'll give you the coordinates, and I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
look like there's much of a settlement left to find here. I don't know what happened to this place, but whatever it was, it happened recently. The damage looks new. That lava's still hot. We need to check the area and see if we can find any survivors.
What happened during Starfall was traumatic. But maybe, in a way, it was also useful. Even...
They think they've been changed by Stardust. Huh?
Please, Mr. Ortiz, don't make me go back there.
I see a couple of people over there. Looks like one.
Good to see you made it. Even if we're both far too late to help. Don here is the only survivor.
Firethroat Mountain erupted. First it started spewing smoke and ash. Then rivers of lava rushed down the mountainside, destroying everything here. But right before the lava came rushing down, we could see something else. It was hard to make out through the haze, but it looked almost like a creature of some kind, rising out of Firethroat Mountain. Igna, that man's a monster. He came here, said he wanted to show me what he could do. That he'd do whatever was necessary to get his way, even if it meant destroying the world. Igna and his followers, they found the survivors, and they did terrible things. And the whole time, Igna just laughed and laughed. Igna said he was keeping me alive to bear witness. He told me some story about his childhood. then said that what he did here was only the start. Because he hates me the most. Said death was too easy for me. I'd suffer longer if I lived. If the man who raised him was still alive, then I hate to think what Igna would have done to him. Right. His trip down memory lane. He said he grew up in an orphanage. And whenever he misbehaved, the man who ran the orphanage would lock him in a shed. Until one day, Igna convinced some of the other boys to play a little prank on the man. They lured him into the shed and locked the door behind him. Then, Igna said he burned the shed to the ground. After that, nobody locked him in a shed ever again. Igna told me that was what he could do with a few boys. Now, he has an army.
Yeah, and we don't have a lot of time either. We should split up. I'll bring Dawn back to Oblivion, then conduct some more recon on Firethroat Fortress. Meanwhile, there's a hidden Vulture research center you should head to, called Sunshroud Cave. If you can get inside, maybe you can dig up some useful intel on the Vulture's plan. When you're done there, let's meet at Firethroat Fortress. It's the Vulture's headquarters. It's time we stop them once and for all.